Yellow. Hey everyone, welcome back to another cleaning video. Thank you so much for being here. So I'm going to start out in the front room. I'm going to get these mirrors wiped down very well, and then I'm going to start off with cleaning all of the plant shelves. I have been watering all day long on this day, and I've actually been doing bottom watering, which I find is very time consuming, but it is beneficial because it does help with pests. Like I've had a couple of plants that have fungus gnats, and so bottom watering them has really helped with that because they like to stay on top of the soil and like lay their eggs on the top. And so when you bottom water, it just really helps eliminate that. And man, when I tell you it really is time consuming because you got to let the plant soak and then let it drain and everything. And I did like one by one. So I was doing that all morning long. So I definitely just wanted to get, especially the IKEA shelves, the plant shelves, nice and cleaned down. So let's go ahead and jump into it.
We drove to New Jersey. Your eyes seemed a bit worried. You said it was nothing, but I knew you get buried in the sorrow of us, in the sorrow of us. How did we end up here? We used to laugh so hard. When did we stop loving, babe? When did it all go too far? We don't listen when we talk. We fight fire with fire. It's like we don't know how to talk without the phrase getting higher. You hear when I mean, yeah, nothing else in between, yeah. Try to connect without making a scene, but we don't listen when we talk. We don't listen when we talk. I know you have your reasons to yell at me tonight, baby. Can we see this as a lesson? Then maybe we should open up the sorrow of us, the sorrow of us. How did we end up here? We used to laugh so hard. When did we stop loving, babe? When did it all go too far? We don't listen when we talk. We fight fire with fire. It's like we don't know how to talk without the phrase getting higher. You hear when I mean, yeah, nothing else in between, yeah. Try to connect without making a scene, but we don't listen when we talk. Don't ask me to leave, 'cause I wanna stay. Don't ask me to leave, 'cause I wanna stay. We don't listen when we talk. We fight fire with fire. It's like we don't know how to talk without the phrase getting higher. You hear when I mean, yeah, nothing else in between, yeah. Try to connect without making a scene, but we don't listen when we talk. We don't listen when we talk.
This window, I love this window so much because it provides bright but indirect light. But I will say I am super excited for our blinds to come in. I absolutely can't wait. And they're supposed to be here on July 6th. I am hoping it would be so nice if they got here before the 4th, but can't rush it. So yeah, I'm super excited to get that. And I do want to get like I want to build some wooden frames to go around the windows to kind of just make the window pop even more. And yeah, I'm really excited to get that done. But it has been so freaking hot here. It's definitely been in the 90s, like I want to say the past like week. I know, like, for if you guys live like in Texas down south, where else that I see on the news? I think was it Vegas? I know there's a couple areas that are like going through a major heat wave, like 115, 120-degree weather. Man, if you are going through that, oof, I am so sorry. I I know that we have been putting, like, we obviously have the air on, but I've been doing my best to just, keep the house cool, have the shades in the living room down. I only put the shades up pretty much like in the morning time for my plants that are in the living room and such. But after that, I shut it. And we have this nice shade that we actually got from Costco several years back that we put on the porch. So it covers the sun when it starts setting behind the house, so on the west side. But man, yeah, it's just been super hot. And I'm bummed because our pool, remember that pool that I cleaned out and everything? It definitely did have holes. So we had to get rid of it. But I do want to buy another one and get that set up in the backyard just so that, son can have fun playing in the water and cool down and everything.
I'm buzzing, let's drink up. Your death look like big fun. Come on, let's get it on. Like that Marvin Gaye song. I'm stunning, you love it. Come on, give me something. I know that you want it. Come on, give me something. The night is young and so are we. So maybe you should leave with me. The night is young and so are we. So let's have some fun. If you love me right, yeah, this could be the summer of our lives now, honey. Give it to me like you know you should now, baby. This could be the summer of our lives, the summer of our lives. The sunset's on fire, tell me your desires. We're not getting tired, baby, take me higher. I'm Sunday. Let's go.
So I did decide to switch things up again in the front room. You guys, that's just know that you are always, I'll never keep one thing like the same way for very long. I love switching things up. It's just, when you switch things up and you kind of like feel the room out for a little bit and you're like, all right, I don't really like how this is. I don't like how this is. So This Birds of Paradise was in, as you saw, like in the hallway. And I do try to keep that area kind of clear just because, you know, you're coming back and forth and back and forth. And hubby was like, this tree, every time I walk by here, it hits me. He calls it my tree. But so I decided to kind of just move that. And also, it wasn't getting as much sunlight. So I kind of wanted to try to put it near a window. I ended up putting it in this corner, which I didn't really like too much. So I actually ended up moving it back to the original window that it was in. And then I did move these gold chairs up, which I think looks cute. I was going to do this anyway, you know, just in case I got another bench for more plants because I'm obsessed. So I just decided to do it now. It looks a lot more, you know, like cozy and inviting with the chairs up here. So I'm just vacuuming this area very quickly, and then I'm going to move the bench over to where I'm vacuuming now. And then I move the Birds in Paradise in front of, like I said, the original where it originally was. And I did end up getting rid of, not getting rid of, but I put it down in the storage closet, one of the grow lights. One, because one of them is actually kind of unstable. It's like wobbly. And two, because it really didn't need two lights. And that was just like using unnecessary electricity, to be honest, and causing more heat in the house. This one bench, it worked perfectly fine. I ended up just using, like I said, one light, and I just spread out the feet I don't know, tentacles, the arms of the plant. I spread them out evenly so that, you know, each plant would get like the sufficient amount of light so that hopefully the variegation will stay. But yeah, I decided to get rid of one because I was like, it's too much and it's too hot. And, you know, I'm just kind of adding to it being hotter, even hotter in here. So let's go ahead and just get rid of that and put it in storage. And if I do, you know, end up getting more plants down the line, I definitely have another light to use if need be.
You said, baby, I'm not feeling it lately, but I hope we can be friends, don't you? You said maybe if things weren't so crazy, I could love you like I used to do. Then you kissed me goodbye and wished me the best.
So now I am in the basement, and this is like my little craft nook here. It is right underneath our stairs, and this is where I keep all of my paints and crafty stuff, mainly my paints, but paints, rollers, brushes, caulking, like anything that has to do with painting, I keep underneath here. It is a cool, dry place, so my spray paints as well. So it's perfect to keep all of my painting stuff in here. And I do try to keep it fairly organized. So I'm just going through and getting things nice and neat and organized. And honestly, I do need to go through a lot of those paints and kind of get rid of things, but I try to like get rid of like old paint, you know. I do try to keep the lids because there are a couple of colors that like the previous owners left, like, you know, what am I trying to think of? Like the color for the baseboard, which I mean, I will eventually be painting white anyway. I've already started that, but, and you know, just like things like that, just in case. There really isn't many because I eventually want to redo the master bedroom as well, the master suite. So yeah, but I do need to go through. I'm sure that there's a couple of paints that are like watered down and probably no good, but I'm just getting that nice and organized. And then I'm going to move on to the kitchen upstairs. As you can see here, the stove is super, super dirty. What did I cook on here? I think I made some French fries or something like that. Was it fries? I don't know. I don't remember. But as you can see, it's super dirty. So I'm going to get this nice and cleaned and scrubbed down. I always use this, is it Ceramibrite? I think that's what it's called, cleaner. And you can buy this anywhere really. I usually buy it at Walmart. But one thing I will tell you guys that is a trick if you have a glass top stove, get yourself a razor blade. If you have like gunk that's not coming off, and when you do it, you want to hold the razor blade at a, you guys, I can't math. What is that? A 90, no, not 90 degree, 45 degree maybe angle. And you want to just lightly pull that stuff up and it will get all the gunk up so easily. You don't want to put it directly on there. You know, I guess that would be considered 90, right? Yeah, directly on like a 90-degree angle because it will scratch it very, very quickly. So make sure that you're kind of holding it at a tilt and then just lightly scrape it up. And this thing works wonders. Like it really does. You will see afterwards the stove is sparkling and nice and clean and has no spots at all.
I can still remember the first time that we kissed, feeling light as a feather. I always wanna feel like this, but at some point we messed up, right, sugar? And when we fight, no one wants to stop. And as time goes by, I wonder, can we reverse the fall? Can we go back to that place? 'Cause I never wanted you to leave. Looking back on our past, I don't wanna be just another memory. I don't wanna forget, no. And I don't wanna do what's wrong. Yeah, I don't want no other. 'Cause it's with you that I belong. But at some point we messed up, right, sugar? And when we fight, no one wants to stop. And as time goes by, I wonder, can we reverse the fall? Can we go Isn't it funny? We came to that. I thought I won you over, but you were holding back. Isn't it funny? You could not care less. How you took those words back, now I'm just a mess. I'm running away from escaping dreams of yesterday. Convincing me this cannot be. Trying to find another way. Yeah, I think my head always knew it, but I didn't tell my heart. Let go, I couldn't do it without falling apart. So give me something now. Oh, oh. Give me a fix, tell me if it's whatever that's wrong. So give me something now. Oh, oh. Give me a fix, tell me if it's whatever that's wrong. Isn't it funny how much you mean to me? I can't get my head around how we used to be. You said you love me, and I gave my heart. You cannot care less, you were tearing me apart. Oh, I'm running away from escaping dreams of yesterday. Oh, convincing me this cannot be. Trying to find another way. Yeah, I think my head always knew it, but I didn't tell my heart. Let go, I couldn't do it without falling apart. So give me something now. Oh, oh. Give me a fix, tell me if it's whatever that's wrong. So give me something now. Oh, oh. Give me a fix, tell me if it's whatever that's wrong. Yeah. So give me something, give me something. Give me a fix, tell me if it's whatever that's wrong. So give me something now. Oh, yeah. Oh, give me a fix, tell me if it's whatever that's wrong. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, I'm running away from, yeah. Give me something.
It is the next day and it is pretty early in the morning. I think it's like 8:30. And I am just starting with making the bed. I've already changed the linen in our room and in Son's room, so I didn't have to do that. But excuse me, I always love starting my day off making the bed. It really sets my mood, it sets the day, it just makes me feel good. And it's always a good feeling when you get into bed at night and you just, get cozy and tucked into a nice made bed. So I'm doing that. I did take off our thicker comforter and I'm going to get that nice and washed. And we've been using this thinner comfortable blanket, I guess it is. And it's just been nice and cozy and just, a lot better with the heat. So I did end up doing this morning. It was breezy, but it was already hot. It was like, I think by this time that I went outside, it was like 9 o'clock and it was like 75 degrees, but it was breezy, which was nice. I got the entire front yard and the entire backyard. I sprayed all of the weeds and got everywhere. Got in the cement, I got in the rocks on the side of our house. And yeah, I'm just getting that nice and sprayed early in the morning so that when the sun does beat on it, it will kill all the weeds. I think this is the perfect timing to do this. And I didn't record everything. I just recorded this small portion because I didn't want to be redundant. But now I'm going to go ahead and move on into the bathroom and get this nice and cleaned. It definitely needed it.
Boy, you had me from the start. By the way you stared, the way you wrote up on me, yeah, yeah. Man, I felt your energy. Wasn't used to being loved and treated differently, yeah. But something went wrong, the signals got crossed, and now we're on completely different pages. Let's go where we were, where no one gets hurt. Baby, keep it right there, don't you stress the flow. You're trying to pick the pace up, we should take it slow. Baby, keep your focus, don't you make me change my mind. If you love me, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Baby, don't you, baby, don't you, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Baby, don't you, baby, don't you, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Boy, you take me on a trip, always up and down and back and forth in merry-go-round. I just wanna get it right, but when you go left, I'm stuck here feeling left behind. Cause something went wrong, the signals got crossed, and now we're going different directions. Let's go where we were, when no one gets hurt. Baby, keep it right there, don't you stress the flow. You're trying to pick the pace up, we should take it slow. Baby, keep your focus, don't you make me change my mind. If you love me, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Baby, don't you, baby, don't you, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Baby, don't you, baby, don't you, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. If you love me just like you say you do, don't kill the good vibes. If you kill them, you're gonna kill us too. Baby, keep it right there, don't you stress the flow. You're trying to pick the pace up, we should take it slow. Baby, keep your focus, don't you make me change my mind. If you love me, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Baby, don't you, baby, don't you, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Baby, don't you, baby, don't you, baby, don't you switch up the vibe.
So I did end up using that caulk removing tool on the bottom of the toilet, and I was trying to get as much of that stuff up as possible, and it didn't work out the greatest. I mean, it did lift up some of the old caulking and a little, I guess that was paint. I don't know why I thought it was caulking, but there's some like white paint that's around the toilet as well. So I just, I just used it, and that tool I really do recommend it. Like, seriously, buy you guys one. It works very, very well. But yeah, I'm just trucking along here, and I'm gonna get the bathroom nice and clean and wrapped up.
So many questions that I wanna ask, but I can find the reasons why. You always find a small excuse to leave. What's your excuse to make me cry? My love was lost when you came and took it all. My mind says stop, but my heart is screaming out. Don't go, just leave, no stay with me. I'm incomplete. I got mixed emotions, can't make my mind up. Just leave, no stay with me. I'm incomplete. I got mixed emotions.
All right, you guys, the bathroom is done. It smells so amazing in here. It is nice and cleaned. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you are new here, hey, I would definitely appreciate it if you would consider subscribing. And if you are a returning viewer, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for being here and for always coming back. I hope this gave you some motivation, guys. See you soon.